You know what I'm saying?
We got beat that out, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, lost.
Yeah.
PTSD. Now, do you know what is PTSD? I was like, do you know what it is, Mark? But, broski, they're on point, fam.
You just
on point. Wait, on point with what?
Nah, I forgot, fam. I can't lie.
This is what I don't get. On point.
I forgot.
Where his point is.
I forgot.
It doesn't matter what girls you go for, but I'm trying to get to the point.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Go back to the main topic.
You know what, fam?
Go.
I was agreeing with you up until I realised that you tried to tell man how to get away with a gun.
No. I'm just saying. No, sorry. No, but I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying.
No. Big up Nigel, fam.
Serious?
Sorry.
You serious?
I didn't mean to say that. It was.
Are you actually serious?
I was on autopilot for like the last 5 seconds.
Are you serious, bro?
Hold on. You're asking me a question. I'm answering it now.
What's up, my people? We're back with another episode of Beyond Boundaries, and today we're doing something a little bit different, yeah? Obviously, we're intellectual individuals, innit, Roy?
Hell no. Hell no. Don't lie to the
We're up to date, like, last episode...
I'm glad he just looked at you, bro. I'm not intellectual, bro.
Last episode was conspiracy theories. Today, we're doing politics. The man them know politics a little bit too, but before we get into that, I have a question for the guys. Have you... Oh, no. Before I even get to that one, have you or you... Who wants to go first, by the way? Mark?
Always, innit?
Yeah.
After what happened last time.
Have you ever had a racist experience in the UK?
Racist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
easy.
Then, can you want to talk about it, or...?
Just... yeah. Depends, innit? Depends which one you want to talk about.
Which one you can talk about, bro?
I say the one that hurt you the most.
Yeah.
That hurt me the most.
Okay, or your first one. Oh, that's a good one.
Alright, the first one.
The first one,
I was in school.
You realised you had a racist experience.
Yeah, basically, you know, because you know how the Chinaman was all DVD back in the day, innit?
Okay.
So the easiest bar to get, the easiest bar to got me in school was DVD, innit?
Was it DVD, man?
Yeah, no, it was a white red that's basically saying that to me, innit? I had to chase him around the whole school just to beat him up, bro.
What, he just came to you randomly, like, not boys, not nothing. Just
yeah, like a racist thing, innit? As an Asian
person, was that common for you when you were growing up?
Yeah. I remember one time I got robbed because I wasn't black.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
I sound like I'm...
No. Put it this way. I was with
understand.
me, my friend, and my brother, innit?
Yeah.
We were walking home, innit? Going on the way home, innit?
Yeah.
One brother comes and goes, he's like, give me everything you got, innit? And I knew what the time is, but I was smart. I don't carry nothing on me.
Yeah.
If anything, you're only gonna get like £2-3 out of me. Like, I'm not
Gambling
gonna be a hero
now.
I'm not. But it's a secondary school. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero, innit? So boom, I told my little brother, just go walking in it. Just dip. Just keep walking in it. So he just kept going in it, and then obviously it's me, my boy in it. Because obviously my brother was in a younger year in it, but it's me and my boy. And then boom, my boy was like, no, we're not doing this, innit? And then flipping, he goes, don't worry, I'm not gonna rob you because you're black.
Oh, okay.
How did that feel?
Obviously, that just made it even worse for me, innit? Like, it just made it like...
When you're growing up sometimes...
you see it makes you want to hate that race.
Because
now
obviously it's happening
it makes you want to hate that race now because you're going to be wary of when you come across it now and every time and everything. Yeah. And that's what it made me feel like. I'm not going to lie. And it's
like almost like you were targeted for that reason.
Because I wasn't black.
Yeah. Now I hear it. I've had experiences as well where you see... I get it, and it hurts. I don't respect that.
Because
the brother that did that should have robbed both of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I don't mind. I'll give you my change. I don't give a damn, bro. Because I've anything at home. I got my phone. If you say I got the rest of my money. I'm good.
It's a dickhead thing now because it looks to your brethren now. It looks like man's cool with this brother.
Like my boy was even like, no, I'll give you my money. Don't even rob him because he knew what time it was, innit? He even knew that because he was black.
I hope. That obviously it was young days, isn't it? But you understand that guy was a dickhead.
Oh, of course, 100%, 100%. Yeah. No, I knew.
I got one as well, following what you did, didn't it? My one was a bit more light-hearted, but I can't lie. When I was younger, ego and that, I still have that. It was mad. So obviously, man lived in Hayes.
Dusty area. Well, go on.
Get out. Is that it?
Yeah. Zone 6.
Cool. Man lived in Hayes. We had a Hayes station.
Oh, yeah, no TFO is just overgrown, isn't it?
Nah, we're good now. We can go straight to East. straight
to East, quick now, isn't it?
Alright, but yeah, so man was at the Hayes station, didn't it? And then obviously this is where the connect is. If you want to go Uxbridge, if you want to go Westfield,
it's basically it's the main thing, innit? Yeah.
You get me? It was there, innit? And then there was this white girl that was there, good looking. And back then, white girl for me was nice. You lot are still nice, shout you lot out. But back then, they were more nice because I never used to see them. I was new to the country and that, innit?
Yeah.
So I had an accent. Yeah, laugh at us because obviously, but it's fine. I had a little accent in it and it was a bit fresh. It was a bit African. So yeah, do you know what was crazy? I can't do an African accent now. And I had one. Don't make sense. But anyways, so I'm at the bus stop now. I see a cutie. I go holler at her. Hey, babe, how you doing? She turns around now, and she goes, hello, babe, how you doing?
Oh.
And I was like, rough. I'm like, so I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. We're making eye contact.
She mocked you.
Yeah, she mocked me, broski. So I'm like, shall I swing for a jaw or shall I try again? So I thought, you know what? Let me give it 5 seconds. She might say I'm joking. She starts walking around repeating it. Walking, clack, clack, she had heels on. Clack, clack, repeating it. And I was like, babes, chill out, fam. Man's trying to, I'm not saying, you get me? Don't worry about the accent. It's about how big the pocket is. I can't lie, I had like £2. I had like £2, but I was hurt, innit? Broski, she started repeating it again in the same accent. And she goes to me, a man like you will never have a chance. I said, shit. I thought about it. I said, I ain't saying nothing. I have to be a killer, did it? I'm joking. But yeah, that one hurt me, innit? And then it didn't hurt because she was pretty and she was doing the accent. I didn't want to admit it. Ego didn't want me to admit it. I took that L.
Was that the first time you realized like the African cuss, like being African?
No, broski, Mandem have cussed me and man, I cuss back, innit?
Yeah.
It's been a back and forth. But when you go view to a girl that you don't know in Hay Station, as a youth, you get me, your confidence is not as high.
I know that pain.
And then you get violated on the racist thing, broski. The only thing that was left was your bus is here. You gotta go. That's the only thing that was left, fam. You know what I'm saying?
You got beat that out, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, lost.
Yeah.
PTSD. Now, do you know what is PTSD? I was like, do you know what it is, Mark? I was like, why would you do that? Just say no, you little bitch. I'm still mad. My bad, you man. I'm still mad. But if man see her now, though, it would be different because man will pattern her. I'll put her in bed. And then she won't know it's me here, and I'll be like, do you remember me now? Start doing the accent and that.
So I'm going to ask another question to both of you. Was your first racial experience from a white person or a person of other race?
Other race.
It wasn't
that's the worst thing. It was from other race. That's you know what I mean, Roy?
Yeah.
That's like you coming to me saying something racist when we're both not from this country.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, some men are a bit mad when it comes to that. But I think he hit the nail on the head. It's worse when you look at another guy that's probably your mum's immigrant or your granddad's immigrant.
You're both in the same
Man,
situation, yeah.
I'm not an immigrant, by the way, man.
No, but you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah,
no, if it weren't for our family, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
But do you know what? Yeah.
Can I say my story as well?
Yeah, go on.
So I've had it from both spectrums as well. I've had it from white people, and I've had it from my fellow black. No, crazy enough, my fellow black people as well. At the time when I'm thinking we're all black, there was a crazy phase, and a lot of Somalis have been through this, where black people used to be like, "You're not black, you're Somali."
Yeah.
And I was so confused, bro. As a youth, when I was like, "What does that mean? Are you not African like me?" No, but you're Somali. I remember even similar to what you said. Yeah, I was a little kid, like in year 7, trying to chat to a girl, thinking, you just get confidence.
Yeah.
And it was so painful. The thing literally looked at me and she went, "You're Somali."
I knew it,
bro.
I knew it.
You know when you started deep and like, what the fuck? Like, sorry for my language. Now I'm hurt as well.
Nah, it hurts. I get it.
But my first and the thing is, my first experience with like white people wasn't racism. Actually, one of my closest friends was white. Like, bro, his family took me to the yard. Callum, never had issue. One day I'm walking down Acton High Street with my dad. I'm like 12 years old, bro, in my like camise, like going to the mosque, bro. This was, you could say, when this was Islamophobia was growing. This is my first experience of Islamophobia. I've had like under the rug racism from white people where you don't really know they're being racist, but you know what I mean. They're very good at like being subtle. But this was full on blown. Get the F out of my country. But we're in a thobe, me and my little brothers. My dad's walking us to the mosque, bro. This is like Friday night. It was Friday, Ramadan times. We had beer bottles dashed at us. Fully as a kid with my dad. Glass beer bottles, like 4 white guys like coming up to my dad. He's holding us, like protecting us. That was my full on proper experience of Islamophobia, like racism.
That's the worst thing. You'd think you would get that out of London,
bro.
You know what I mean? But
bro. You know what? You're saying that I believe, innit? Sorry to interrupt you, by the way. I believe, that if you grow up in London, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for me to be racist, fam. I love every girl, broski, brown, white, yellow, red.
Like your neighbor's not gonna be white.
Yeah, broski.
Most
Like,
likely not white.
It don't make sense, fam. And then the racism that you receive, as you said, is from people that are not, bro.
It's
English
crazy.
people, full English people, they show me love, fam. Obviously, sometimes you can get me under the rug. Sometimes under the rug is a banter,
joke.
Yeah,
that's their banter. That's their banter.
That's their banter. But then I realized certain man, like, for example, one of my best friends is Polish, innit? Yeah. Shout out to Polish man. Them man can drink. Don't drink with a Polish brother. They're mad, innit? But then I remember I was walking through the park one time. You know my park dark in that, innit? Long day if you go through the park.
Yeah, it's haze, innit? No
lights.
No lights.
Nah,
when did they get lights? About 2001?
When the plane goes over.
On
the runway.
Sorry.
On the runway.
I can never tell a story without you man punching me, fam. But yeah, fam. So man's going through the park now. I see 4 Russian brothers, innit? Yeah. So I thought, they're Mandem.
It's gonna,
So, not like that, fam. Usually man go through the park, what I go on and all them thing there. Man say a couple of, kuva. You get me? Them man were on there, let's smoke this black brother, fam. Hey, come here. Actually, shit, I know that voice. Come here.
Yeah.
Hey, lost blip out the thing. I'm a bit excited today. So I'm thinking, but they're all hench, innit? When man know you can't catch me, I'ma chat my shit. I might not be able to beat up all 4 of you, but you're gonna know what I think about you, innit? So man ran. When I got good space, I stop. Yo, what you telling me, you coovers, fam? What you telling me, fam? You pussy,
you're
bro.
running. You got no space to run.
What do you say?
That's
Abdul.
That's Abdul.
Running, fam.
That's Abdul.
Man, zoops.
Abdul will talk to you while running, blood.
That's it.
You got me. You almost got.
Yeah, that's it.
That's Abdul, blood.
Them man were pissed, fam. I never seen man so angry. But you see what I'm saying? At that point, racism to me was a joke. At that point, I don't care no more. You know what I mean? Man can be racist. I'm from a Call of Duty party. You know about Call of Duty. If you're from Call of Duty party and racism still gets to you, I'm sorry, you wasn't there. You're a liar. You get me? So now it's a bit, but I tend to notice that it's not from so-and-so people. It's from our people. It's crazy.
I mean, I've had it from both sides, innit? So I'm not going to say it doesn't exist in the Asian community.
Yeah, it does.
In the Asian community, and I'm talking about South Asians more, not like where you're from.
Yeah.
Like, I can't lie. Matter of fact, I've rarely ever experienced racism from Chinese, Japanese, or Asian people in my life like that.
Do you know what?
But in terms of like the Indian, Pakistani, or Bangladeshi community, even though majority are Muslim just like me, I do tend to feel it. I've had it. The craziest one though, for me, and it was a police officer, yeah, and it was a black police officer. I couldn't believe it, bro. I don't know what they done to this brother, but I remember, do you remember the uni riots that went on back in the days when people were rioting when the uni fees went up? Yeah. I was
went up to 3.
Yeah,
I never went uni,
grand,
bro.
yeah.
So
I just went to see it. I was like a little kid, and I wasn't even uni, so I wanted to see it. Yeah, and then we got stopped.
Rights, by the way, rights.
We got stopped, innit? Everyone except Matthew. Everyone except our white friend Matthew got put in the corner. Me, William, Ahmed. And this guy was twisting up my arm here. So I'm thinking, like I'm 16 at the time. And I was like, what are you doing? Wallahi, he whispered in my ear, and I could not believe it. You know when someone says it's so confident, get out of here, you black C word. Yeah. We don't want you here. And I lost the plot, bro. You know what I said? You don't want me here, but you women love me.
Oh, you don't deep it. That's a black person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. When I'm saying we, you doesn't understand that you're gonna be with me when we go.
Like, I was so confused, bro. Yeah, I started cussing him, I went home that day. Like, did I actually hear this? I've heard it from white. Like, I've been arrested. Like, I've been arrested for no reason once. Absolute. Like, I can't. Well, they stopped me because I saw a little youth getting arrested. I know he's a minor. You shouldn't be in cuffs. All I said to the little youth, it was a little Somali youth, was crying. I said, don't say nothing, just ask for your mum and you'll be good. Yeah. And he listened to me, innit? Yeah. Just because I said that, man, I got rugby tackled to the floor for apparently what's the word?
Involvement of like
obstruction arrest.
Yeah.
And he said that I came and tried to pull the kid away, and I got put in a cell for 24 hours.
Nah, racism definitely does exist.
And the feds that around me was white, Asian, black. The feds don't care.
This is what I'm saying. They
don't care. It's
everyone. That's everyone. This is what I said to you.
Now everyone is a tad bit racist, isn't it? But I feel like the more you update your knowledge, the more it's difficult for you to be racist. And like, for example, look at our group right now, fam. Us, man, it's difficult for us to even be racist.
No, the thing is,
and when we are, it's probably a little jokes. It's probably little jokes. That's what I'm saying. But now we know how to.
The hate in there.
No, I'm not saying
the hate is what's toxic.
Yeah, it depends on how they come across it. If they come across violently and like, alright, cool, you want to swing because I'm this color.
But do you know what? It's different. I've noticed it's very different in London to when you go elsewhere. Like recently, now not even abroad, bro. Recently, I've been speaking to. I've branched out, innit? The London girls are getting a bit boring. I got to branch out, etc. See what the other girls are saying, innit? And it turns out, innit, there's quite intelligent girls out there, fam. They might speak a bit funny. They don't speak like us in London. They speak a bit funny, like you know, Manchester and that. But broski, they're on point, fam.
You just
on point. Wait, on point with what?
Nah, I forgot, fam. I can't lie.
This is what I don't get. On point.
I forgot.
Where his point is.
I forgot.
It doesn't matter what girls you go for, but I'm trying to get to the point.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Go back to the main topic.
I thought about the girl.
Where's the racism in this, brother?
No, listen. I thought about the girl, and I thought I was gonna say, and I was like, she's gonna watch this. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's a bit mad. But my point is, when you go out there, innit, the girls are socially accepting. However, you're gonna get the eyes that are a bit weird. So basically, when I'm in London, I'm so comfortable. When you're walking, it's whatever, innit? You know what I'm saying? If man says hi to you, this is what's different from them. If man says hi to you, like, what are you saying hi to me for? That's a London attitude, innit? Over there, they all know each other. You know what I'm saying? So when me and you come, who's that guy, bro? Yeah, who's my man? And then you can feel a tad bit uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, if you're people, then it's alright, innit? But yeah, that was my point, but I didn't want to say the other bit because I don't want to get in trouble no more, man. I can't lie.
I got another question for you, man.
I've lost you.
Let me save you. I got another question for you. Do you believe in institutional racism?
What do you mean by that?
So
that word is too long.
So institutional racism is when like
who's Insti and when did he tuition?
It's too long for
man.
Me, bro. I'm trying to spell it out in my head, bro.
Institutional racism is when the like in a company in a workplace you're applying for a job, they might not hire you because of your name. They don't like you because of you know what I mean. Like you might not get promoted because you're not matching with the manager.
My mom's the smart one. She gave me a white man's name.
What about me, bro?
My mom's smart. She gave me a white man's name.
Isn't that because you're Christian though?
The name is in the Bible. The name is in the Bible.
Yeah, isn't that because of Christian?
I can't lie. But I felt like, at the same time.
So you believe in it? If you believe that your mum was smart, that means you, to a degree, believe that
if you had a proper Filipino first name, you might not get some jobs.
Imagine it was like something like Frederick.
Well, you think if your name was Frederick...
See, look at Abdul. Look at that. He didn't like it, innit?
No, but do you think your name was Frederick, it would be different? Because I think Frederick is a done name, no?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a white name, bro.
No,
English name.
Is it?
I think saying white is racist as well in itself, and we need to correct it. Is it?
It is.
Yeah, we need to
because it's like...
Is it?
Yeah, English.
Because if you say it's like, if you say it's colour, you have to use the other, yeah.
Full English, not white.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm correcting Abdul. I didn't say it. My bad. It was... Who's that? My bad.
All right. But do you believe in institutional racism?
Yeah, to a certain degree, yeah. But it hasn't happened to me. I don't think it's happened to me. But then again, man is not applying for MP though, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
No, but I've seen it. I've seen it in workplaces.
Because when you look at like management, in certain places.
Oh yes,
when you look at CVs, when they look at CVs,
you're talking about my like.
No.
In general. Yeah, I believe it because there's certain. But then again, the statistics that show how many people actually apply for that role, and if we're talking like in England in general, innit, we don't know how many. Let's say, for example, African people, African Caribbean people, whatever. I'm not using colours anymore, like you said.
Okay, England, black people make up 6% of the population.
There you go. And then so what would the statistics say about the people in the high places?
They tend to be majority.
There you go, but then
let me give you an example.
Only one side, it won't be like that, innit?
One big place I worked for, Jamie Oliver.
Yeah.
The manager there when I was working there, because I was a bar manager, innit? He turned around and told me, don't hire any English people because they're lazy and they believe they have too many rights.
Was that from his experience?
That was from his experience, and he's European.
That's what people tend to think. I feel like people that do this.
No, but then I'll tell you this now. When I've seen, when he told me that, I started to clock what he meant, innit? So I've seen the English chefs come. I've seen English waiters come work, and they're lazy as fuck.
Does that link?
I'm not gonna lie,
what
bro.
if you but you see the
And they have too much rights.
Shall I
They believe that they can go out and have a cigarette break anytime they want.
Do you know why that's an issue? Yeah, not an issue to you or me, but the reason why that's an issue, and I can almost see that in it. I can almost see it in it. But there might be 1 or 2 or 3 that might come and be doing an excellent job better than everyone else. But they will be lumped with the people that are lazy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
and that's the problem with that. Just like your story about when you were robbed. I'm a nice guy. I'm black.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That's the problem.
If you didn't know me and you saw me on the roads now, you'd think,
no. But that's what I'm saying. No, but what I'm saying is but that's what the manager told me to look at when I hire people in it. I hire people that I know that will do the work no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? I even brought Matthew in for the job.
I remember.
No, but you're gonna bring in from your experience, and that's the human experience. You're gonna bring in people that you feel
I know that will benefit me.
I mean? And from your experience, you're gonna go with so and so.
Yeah, but this is what he told me, and then I started to see what he does, and the people that the English people that were coming to work.
Maybe the English people from the environment that you know where them from was bad.
It was bad. Yeah, and it was because they were letting.
But
the
I
team
get where
down.
you're coming from, 100%, 150%.
And it happens though. People, that's what people do at work.
Because I do it sometimes, subconsciously. I do it sometimes
because you want to benefit everyone in your work. You don't want to do it for.
I know them man are lazy, so I'm gonna let them.
Let them do their thing in it. Yeah.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know that one. So that one can come down. Yeah.
And it's most places in work they would hire a European than an English person. Because 150%, bro.
The Europeans, unfortunately,
because we
got given a bad name.
Yeah,
because they took cheap labor, but they worked twice as hard.
But what's wrong with that?
I don't know what's wrong with that person.
It makes no sense.
The market value for the Eastern Europeans is high. When man say who you working with, and I see Bavel. I say, today is a good day, fam. Man, start.
You know what I mean?
Putting my, you know what I'm saying?
No,
got my juice. Bavel's coming. It's a good day,
bro. I'll be honest with you.
And it's for the English dons, isn't it?
I'm telling you right now.
I'm chilling.
Bavel's there early, bro. 6:30. He's there. The shift starts at 10. You know what I mean, bro?
I've worked with some Eastern Europeans, bro. They are hard workers.
100%.
You have to respect them, bro.
100%. They work so hard.
Their work lifestyle, their work rate is amazing, bro.
No, do you know what I rate them? They come to work in London to learn the language as well.
Yeah.
And to learn and work at the same time.
But it's the same, bro. It's the same with Philippines.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the Filipinos
are hard workers, bro.
They're sick.
They're hard workers,
and
bro.
the communication's so good because even if they're upset, they'll still go out their way to make sure that you're alright. And I'm except for him, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm joking. Mark's cool, fam. But now the Philippines, my workplace and other workplace, etc. Broski, they're top-notch people, fam. Top-notch people. Ain't got
some cultures naturally, their work ethic is different.
Yeah, like the Japanese. Apparently they're taught from there. They don't go school. The kids they're taught manners and that and how to treat other people, and then they go school. That's why when they grow up, GG son.
All the time when they greet people.
Yeah, they're polite. The mannerism is good. Some ethic values are different. Yeah, and sometimes people can hate that.
Obviously, there's negatives that might come from that. However, I see it as a positive, innit? The more you learn, the better you get, because you get ignorant people, innit? And then when bad experiences shape your life and then you become negative, it's just gonna take over, and then that's gonna influence others as well. Like, for example, your Mark, these English people, they're bad at work and don't hire them, hire this one.
Yeah.
I
didn't let that influence me.
No. It's just an example. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm trying to paint a picture. Like Picasso.
I got a follow up. Do you not? So the last one before we hit the main topic here, do you not think the UK is racist?
Main topic, sorry.
100%. After what we've all said, the UK is racist. 100%.
How racist? What are we talking?
Because on a scale that you don't have, it's not just white racist. It's not just white racist.
I mean, it's very hard for us to judge living in London.
Yeah.
Where
it's
even though we might have a bit of racism, it ain't gonna be as bad as up north.
Out of London,
It ain't gonna be as bad as up north.
Because you hear the stories in jail. My boys in jail. You heard the stories in jail. It's not nice when they go out of London prisons and things.
Of course, it's very different. But at the same time, it also is what the upper class, the working class. Up north, I can't lie, tends to be the. It looks like to me the uneducated bunch.
Yeah.
That seems to have a lot to say about racism.
Yeah, a lot to say, but the lazy ones, uneducated lazy people, they have a lot to say.
That's where they say racism stimulates from. You know, when you're in the higher elite class, they say there's no racism, and then when you get to the high class, there's a little bit of racism. When you get into the middle class, there's bare racism, and then the reason for it is because it segregates people, it separates people, just like sorry to say, religion does, etc. It puts people in certain branches, so we're not unable to work together.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
That's what they
want.
That's what they want.
That's what they want, the division, man.
And they got it. They got it. That's why the rich don't care.
Yeah. Let them do their thing, man. Let them man fight, fam. You get me? Create another prison. Let them work for it as well. Put it in the taxes. Cool. Say nothing. Big up Ricky.
Richie.
What's the Sunak?
Rishi Sunak.
Whatever his name is.
Speaking of Rishi Sunak, thank you for bringing that up, my friend.
Yeah. I meant to do that.
There's a new party that's coming up, you man. I don't know if you heard of Reform UK. You just tell me that name doesn't sound like Make America Great Again. Reform UK.
And they need to get the hats.
Bro,
green hats in it. Green hat with the white Reform UK.
You get one, I'll get one, fam.
No.
No, okay, I won't get one. Fuck it.
Fuck this country, baby.
Well, we're not doing Reform UK, fam. Except for the immigrant thing that you lot said.
Nah, we're not doing Reform UK, brother.
Do you believe in Reform UK?
I don't believe in the
they so the leader is Nigel Farage, the guy who pushed for Brexit hard.
And big up Nigel, fam.
Serious?
Sorry.
You serious?
I didn't mean to say that. It was.
Are you actually serious?
I was on autopilot for like the last 5 seconds.
Are you serious, bro?
Hold on, you're asking me a question. I'm answering it now. My voice has changed.
For your job.
My voice has changed. Unless if he follows us, then he can come and be on Boundaries and educate us. Nigel, come and be on Boundaries and educate us, innit? Big up your thing, because I heard that you was on whatever. But go on, Abdul, do your thing.
Look at this picture first.
Nigel was the guy that had an argument with Nella, innit?
Yeah.
Tell me this doesn't look like, I'm going to show you Mark and I'll put it up your lot.
He's Trump's best friend.
What does it look like? Tell me it doesn't look like this. What does it look like, Mark?
Hey, these men are not going to be on my side.
What does it look like?
Oh my God. We want our country back.
We want our country back with them pointing like this, bro. What does it look like?
No, they mean we want our country black. These men are the cool, fam.
I relaxed you. Don't even try it.
He means we want our country black.
They're basing a lot of their stuff off immigration. Yeah. Every video that comes up on TikTok, every video that comes up on Instagram is to only do with immigration. The other day he was talking about shops. Oh my God! You know, he said in a full argument with the parliament, he goes, "Where are all these barber shops coming from?" He said, "Where are all these barber shops coming from? And who are running?"
Has he got hair?
Who?
Yeah, he's got hair.
Who said that quote?
Nigel, bro.
Yeah, has he got hair?
Yeah, but we can say the same thing with all these upscale barbershops that are charging £60 a trim just to get a face wipe.
Hey, tell the barbers come down, Mark, fam. Tell them all come down, fam.
Nigel Farage used to be part of UKIP. I don't know if you remember UKIP. They were another racist party.
Racist group before.
But didn't you see?
They switched it up to reform.
No, but UKIP. You see, my man Nigel. Yeah, he's a big supporter of Donald Trump to the point where he goes and they discuss how they can make London better, etc.
Yeah.
So now Donald has Mr. Trump has had his turn. You get me? Now he's running away from taxes and that he's in trouble. Over to England. Now we've got Nigel. He's gonna execute the same plan as Donald.
Yeah. But you know the joke thing? To join his party, there's a fee.
Is there a fee? How much is it?
£25.
Oh, I can hit that. What?
Join, no, but that's what I'm saying. No, but that he's the only party that has that.
Nah, area.
You see, that's that, and I think it's because it's to dodge more tax again because it's not labeled. His thing is party's not labeled. Something to do with that.
Would you say this country's going downhill though?
100%.
150%.
We're done for.
And
bro.
the thing
so
is,
except for the immigrant point.
You got deep this. Yeah.
Is there anything else that?
You know what's scary?
Yeah.
People. The scary thing is, a majority of people who did vote for Brexit was, white English men and women in their late 40s and 50s. It wasn't even the young.
They're not even.
It wasn't even the young people, bro. It was a lot of old people that voted for it. And if that same thing happens to Reform UK,
we're done.
We don't know what's gonna happen, bro.
What do you think the outcome would be? What's gonna happen?
It's gonna give people that were quiet and didn't want to be outspoken about their racism more power and voice.
To say what?
Because now they're gonna do it in a political way. And make it politically correct.
So you think it's gonna be get all of these people of color out?
They want to cut immigration.
No, basically they've cut the EU. Since they cut the EU, the immigrants in the EU have dropped. But all the other countries he's picked out are black and Asian countries.
There's a lot of Islamophobia.
And he's saying how it's gone all high in percentage rate since then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's not happy the fact that because he's saying that the country's getting overcrowded.
Yeah, by immigrants. When really and truly, like I said
so
before.
When he says let's make the country great, what's he trying to implement?
That's the scary part, bro.
But that's the thing. He's basically taken out the EU already. Yeah. He's taken out the European lot.
He's taken us
out. He basically wants to take out the black, the Asians.
So the end goal is to get the people of color
basically,
out.
Basically immigrants, no more. That's basically the end goal.
And then what's class? Am I an immigrant?
Not now. You're not.
All right. I just needed to confirm.
And you're not getting kicked out.
You're not getting kicked out. You're not getting kicked
I
out.
just
You're not
need to
getting kicked
confirm.
out.
But the party is giving voice to a lot of people with racist ideology, and they're getting very comfortable and brave with this racist ideology.
Given a voice to idiots, basically,
even
is what you're saying.
recently with the Tommy Robinson EDL march in central London,
Mm.
and the Islamophobia, and like it's stirring up a war that we don't actually need. We don't need right now.
In our country, we don't need.
So the negatives that we're bringing up, I think, is if they get into power,
Division.
there's going to be a division, and people that are racist, because from earlier
Are
in
gonna join
context, we
them.
feel that England is racist.
I'm gonna
So
join
when that starts, now we're going to start having that civil war of racism, basically.
Yeah.
And it's going to be wide open, etc., to the point where that's your fear.
It's going to be open to the level that America's at, where people are just on the news blabbing absolute BS, bro. And right now we're at a point where England's mannerism towards racism is different to America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think their racism is a bit
It's
more,
outspoken.
I can't really compare it, but I feel like it's much worse for them than it is for us. Obviously, different people have different experiences, and some people their thing might have been worse.
African Americans still like they suffer a lot more. We can agree on that than the Africans in the UK.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Though the Caribbean community have definitely suffered in the UK.
Shout out the Caribbean community. Let me say one thing though, innit?
Like, again, to my point is like the police here. There are some that are, you know what I mean. There are some that don't look at race.
Yeah.
They actually do the actual.
Yeah. I have met good officers.
You know what I mean? They actually do
And
the
you
right
can't
job.
you can't paint
But, like,
everyone in one brush.
You take that out in America, bruv. No matter what, if you're black, they're onto you. That's the worst thing. Like, I'm so glad that we're here. You know?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we're here.
The manipulation and brainwashing.
100%. When I see, obviously America is a huge country, innit? So compared to us, like, if we're comparing the rates, etc., it's mad. But the videos that we see, bro, they're absolutely insane. They're absolutely insane, and I wouldn't even want to be a part of that, because obviously they're exposed to guns and that. All the police officers have guns. And if you're talking about an idiot with a gun and he's trying to question you and he feels that you're a threat, I would never want to be in that position, man.
Yeah.
What do you lot think about this? Recently, Nigel Farage says he wants to bring back stop and search. Yeah. And you remember that period?
Yeah, he wants to implement it hard though.
Yeah.
He wants.
And he's saying it's regardless of race.
But I feel like you should. I feel like you agree on it.
Though the youths today are moving nuts.
It's right though. It's
They are moving nuts, but I do remember growing up that stop and search was nuts as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost
it has
like
to be done, bro.
It has to be done. The stop and search has to be done.
But the thing is, you don't have enough staff to do it.
I think in terms of that, yeah, I think the reason why the youths are running wild here is because the punishments ain't harsh enough, bro.
It's not. That's what he said. He
Yeah,
said
but
it's
I
just,
think
you don't get a youth. It's only like 2 years now.
And
It's only like
tell
2
me if I'm
years,
wrong.
he's saying.
Does it not feel like there's less feds in the road?
But that's what he done. No, but this is
But
what
that's the
this is
main
what no,
issue,
no, but this is what he said. This is what
That's
the,
the main
no,
issue,
but this
I'll
is
line
what's
up to it.
attracting people now, because he now Nigel has said, I want to implement more prison time for these kids and everything. He wants more prison time. So it's again, that's a win-win for some people, bro.
But that's what it's like. But Rishi's messed it up so much.
Yeah, he can't come back on this.
Conservatives have messed up so much, bro.
No,
that it's scary that the people could actually lean towards this
to
guy.
him. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because
but the people have
making
to,
sense, bro.
The people have to kind of work together as well to have a basic knowledge of what's happening.
No.
Even myself, I know.
I hear you, but
Yeah, go on.
Nigel has pulled up some.
No, but
points.
the stop and search, for example, innit?
Yeah.
He's saying that it's a bit too much, innit? But if we have competent staff that can do the job properly, obviously you're gonna have a few flops. That's normal. It happens everywhere, innit? But if you have competent staff that can do the job properly, it will be done appropriately, and there'll be less people out there with knives, and we need that because, as you said, the youths are running wild.
No, but like you said,
Yeah,
the youths are running wild because the prison time is very low.
If we have low IQ officers that are going to be on a madness, that have a little bit of racism in the mind, we're going to be like America.
But
See what I'm saying?
Majority officers don't even hide from London. You know that.
But you know what? The police officers
London.
that you see the police officers that you've dealt with, yeah, they've been mad with you, innit? I can't lie, and I've heard the stories, and some as well. Some have been mad with me, but majority of the police officers I've dealt with, I can't lie. When I just do my thing, as in. Okay,
I know I got something wrong, but let me just talk
I'm gonna
to them
stop
properly.
Speaking like an idiot.
Yeah.
Let's just get this out the way. Everything's always
It's always smooth.
It's
Thank
always
you.
smooth. I never have any issues, and I'm
Yes.
black. I got dreads,
Yeah.
etc. But I'm not taking no one's experience away. However, it gets a bit easier
If
can
you
accumulate-
cooperate.
Yeah,
That's what I
Yes,
always
can't
say.
See,
That's what I always say.
that's when I can't agree because I've
No, I
cooperated.
hear
Yeah,
you.
I know what you
I
mean.
hear you, Abdul. I hear you.
Outside
You're
of
allowed
this
to
No,
experience.
but Abdul, we
You're
get you.
allowed to
But you
experience.
always get a racist that will always, no matter what, because
Anywhere you go, you're gonna get
always
it.
gonna get that one. But the best thing to do is always cooperate because
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Put it this
it
way.
is
put it
it's the
this way.
easiest thing because the
But you're
longer-
human as well.
Huh?
Yeah,
Sorry?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, but that's our point.
No, that's
okay,
the thing.
out of our friends, yeah, we got a few idiots, right?
Yeah,
Why do you think in the police force they don't have a few idiots out them lot?
they definitely have idiots. bro.
Exactly, and sometimes them idiots might pull you up.
We just get to get away with it because they're feds.
Yeah,
Of course.
But then we
there's
get
things,
away
there's
with it
nothing we
because
can
me and
do.
you are there
But the
to
only
stop
thing,
the other
the only
people.
thing we can do is cooperate and get away ourselves. That's
Yeah.
the best thing to do.
Sometimes
Because
cooperating
him
does help
holding
in
you
here.
there for an hour for nothing is stupid. Even though you know you've done nothing wrong, it's stupid. So you're just acting up because he's a fed.
Yeah, and let's be real.
You know
man,
what I
let's
mean?
compare it to third world countries' police officers.
This is what I'm
It's
saying.
very
It's
different,
very
Mosey.
different,
It's
bro.
very different.
They'll,
Like,
them
we're
will handcuff you
privileged. I
and
know
they'll ask you
we
the
need our
questions
rights.
in cell.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They wouldn't even ask you
we
there
need
and
our
then.
rights. I'm a believer in rights, etc. But again, due to my experience,
Yeah, but see the third world country. This is
no, it's different.
It's a-
I
it's a
understand.
hard-
It's,
it's a
it's a
hard
mad,
way
it's a
to-
mad comparison. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's worse out there, fam. We can count our blessings. Obviously,
Like,
Yeah,
put
we
it
need
this
to attack more
Put it this
issues.
way,
I
a
get
kid,
it.
A kid can walk around with a knife, get stopped, and verbally talk his way out from getting searched.
There you go. And don't you
Uneasily,
think
just
don't
by
you think that's mad?
cooperating with him, instead of going, oh no, I'm not gonna let you search me. Why?
Yeah.
That's already.
They don't want to speak about this. They don't want to speak about
but
this.
that's
They
the
want the
truth,
world to
bruv.
be better, but
Yeah.
they don't want to speak about it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
But I'm saying it has to be a bit both ways, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
You gotta
facts,
see
facts,
it.
facts,
Like if a kid did have a knife or a gun on him and
Yeah.
a fed did stop him, brother, all I can give that kid advice is don't act stupid, cooperate. Don't let him. Don't give him a
facts.
reason to search you until he's happy with what he's done.
You know what, fam?
Go.
I was agreeing with you up until I realized that you tried to tell man how to get away with a gun.
No. I'm just saying. No, sorry. No, but I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. No.
Mandem.
I'm just saying. Like, no. Because there's been times where I've been searched and I've had things on.
Yeah. Nah, I
And,
hear it,
and
I
I
hear
had to cooperate just so they don't search. And
No, but
they try to scare me, saying, "No, we're gonna send the dogs over." And I'm like, I know that costs money to send the dogs over, so I know you're not gonna do it. They just brought another car over, parked over there. He's like, "Yep, the dogs are over."
Would you
there."
say them officers were competent though?
They what do you mean? They knew
But,
what they were doing.
but then sometimes it's difficult too. As you say, if you're a kid, it's difficult to search a kid. That's why certain man got little kids running around doing their thing for them. 'Cause they know if they get stopped, it's
but
a
this
slap
is
on
what
the wrist.
exactly.
You get
But
me?
this is what I'm saying. Little kids, instead of them, if they want to do this, instead of getting locked up, cooperate with them. Because, like you said, most of the time it's a slap on the wrist. So if you don't retaliate with what the feds are saying to you, you can easily get away.
But you see that, but that shows that our laws are not as tight as you think.
No,
though.
they're not.
Yeah.
They're definitely not.
See
The
what I'm
law's
saying?
definitely
It
not.
just showed you
The
now
law's
that
definitely
the
not.
law is not as tight. You get me?
Yeah.
But we're moving like the law's mad tight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sometimes
because-
police officers are actually scared to speak to us because we're the ones that are a problem.
Yeah.
You get me?
We're
Police
the ones-
officers will come to do their job, and the first thing is they're civilians. What you doing, bruv?
Bruv, I'm
What you
telling you,
doing,
most feds I've seen does not want to arrest people for like weed smokers.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
they don't
bruv.
want to take little petty things into a
But
station
but
because they have to
then-
stay and do the
we
interview.
can't push away the fact that some do, bro.
Yeah,
No,
we're
we're
not
not
Listen,
we're not
disagreeing.
going off that. Like,
And it's
we've
hard.
spoke
I know
about
what you
that.
mean. It's hard to say what you're saying is not wrong because I've been on both ends of the sticks in good feds and bad feds.
No,
I've been
we
on both
agree with
ends,
you,
you know what I
Abdul.
mean?
But what we're
And
saying
it's
is
not
the
even
best thing to do
it's
is
not even a race thing
cooperate.
sometimes.
Yeah,
but like I said,
cooperate and educate. What we're
Yeah.
saying is we understand that there's incompetent people that are out there. We've seen them.
Yes.
Just like our friends,
You're always
there's
gonna
some
get that.
people, but
Yeah,
we speak to them.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like we speak to
But
them,
at
they're
the
money
same
training
time,
as well. We
yeah,
work together
but
to get to the
there's a
end.
difference between our friends being civilians and you being a person in position of power now.
No, of course,
Yes,
of course,
and-
but it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a mad
yes, yes,
position
yes.
of power.
Yeah, no, but
It's
then
just-
Abdul,
bro,
they're-
I get what you're
it's
saying.
not just a
though.
police
No, I
officer,
get what
G.
you're
No,
saying.
but
I get what
I
you're
get what
saying.
you're saying.
You know
but
how
the
hard it is
police,
to take
they're
them
the
to
ones that
court?
got bullied.
Huh?
They're the ones that got bullied, so they want to take it out on us. But then us just retaliating is going to give them more of a reason to carry on.
Yeah. And
That's
you know,
why we
if-
have to
if-
cooperate.
If you take a police officer to court for something that you're in the right and you'll probably win. It's not likely that that
It's
police
not
officer
easy all
will
the
win.
time though.
It's not easy all the
First
time.
of
It's
all,
not easy, yeah.
It's not easy because they get provided with a free lawyer. You don't.
Yeah. It's either they give you a lawyer or
You take a
bring
solicitor. That guy.
And that solicitor, that solicitor that you take, that they give you,
For free.
will just tell you.
I'm not saying that everyone can do this, innit? But in them type of cases, when police have abused the power with
you
civilians.
win it. You'll win it. Yeah.
Majority of the time,
you win the case.
Mandem win it, fam.
You win the case. Majority of the time.
Even if they don't even
But,
get
like,
a
the thing
lawyer,
is,
I know boys that don't even have a lawyer that have won it.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
boys that provoke the police officer and still won it.
It's because
you know,
it's
the flip
it's-
side
no,
to
no,
that coin.
no,
I'm not saying the racism is not real, because it is real.
It's a
Man-
good thing
man
now.
explain that.
It's a good thing. Feds now roll with body cam footage.
Yeah. That's a positive
That's
for
a
both
positive
parties.
for both parties. For both parties.
Because now, but I still feel that English police, because of the American police, they violate the English police.
Yeah.
I don't feel they're as bad as people think. But then again, as I said, we're London based, innit? Maybe in Manchester it's a little
It's
bit
a bit different. We don't
Manchester,
know.
we come.
Here's the
take
Met.
it on your mark,
I swear
innit?
it's the Met and it's something out of London. It's a different police because there's two different type of police. There's the Met police and there's
the inner city one. What's that one? City of London.
City of London ones, innit? So
That's
we're the city,
different,
and then the
yeah.
Met is the outer London ones, innit?
All right. Just to finish up, guys, do you think? Because my theory here, when it comes to all this, I feel like the media and these parties want these divisions to have more control over us. I feel like they push these racism agendas so hard. Even recently with England's loss here, and then putting Saka as the main.
No, that was silly. That was
Like,
silly.
I feel like they
came on.
they
That was-
instigate these things so much on purpose.
Abdul.
Mark, let them know.
It
Let them know
sells.
the exactly what happened.
It
or anything
sells.
with it.
Oh no, Saka basically he didn't even play the full game.
I know.
He came
I know,
on.
I know.
He
I
came
know,
on.
I know. 25
And then,
minutes, bro.
and then they got a picture of him like.
So do
makes no
you
sense.
feel like the media, like you said, it sells? Do you feel like they instigate this on purpose
On purpose, yeah, because it's gonna sell 100%.
for us to divide
Because
each
look
other?
look what paper that was that produced.
There was a few papers,
Yeah.
like about. I think
Yeah,
11
but look who the ones.
Yeah,
Look who the
yeah,
ones.
the usual
suspects, bro.
And these are the
And who
usual
buys them? Who
Sky-
buys them?
You know what I mean?
Who buys them?
Yeah, there you go. We're not gonna go
Everyone.
there.
Everyone.
But that's what I'm saying. It
Everyone.
sells. This,
But
and this is what they do.
it's sad though, because there was a game when Saka scored 2 goals.
And
But
said
they had
nothing.
Jack. They had Jack. Fam.
Yeah, for the
Jack
assist.
didn't even get no assist, bro.
Exactly.
But
But
the
didn't get
thing-
no assist, bro. But this one, man played 25 minutes. They had 11 other players. Ramsdale made a mistake.
Ramsdale made
Doesn't
the
matter.
biggest mistake
But it
of the
don't matter.
game.
innit?
He
He's
made
not
the
on
biggest
front
mistake of the
pages.
game.
And we always
But
see
it's,
this.
it's little things like that. Like back in the day, we get these little things, and it's subconscious.
Yeah.
And then we do it subconsciously without knowing as well.
Yeah.
And then that's how you create groups. That's how you generate groups in it. But as we get smarter, as technology gets smarter, we're able to communicate with each other more, and we're able to do our own research. And then we realize,
But
right,
not
we're all
everyone-
human at the end of the day.
Bro, not everyone's that smart. That's the truth.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's-
you
yeah,
have to,
yeah.
as a
Not
man,
everyone's
have to
that
educate
smart, bro.
people. Me, I'm a bit lazy.
Nah,
Man that-
I feel like-
the best thing to
Stay
do
stupid.
Yeah.
in this situation is know the law,
Mm.
so you can always have your rights, and just don't go crazy on the Fed, man.
Apparently, though, if people have money, you're fucked. So if you get into it with someone who has money, then
Yeah,
they
because
can take over. The
most
law
of the
don't
time,
matter no more.
the law don't matter, bro. Because
So
they
me
got
and
the
you,
laws.
we're messed up. If we're dealing with big man, they can be like, you know what,
What do you
man,
mean, big
market
man?
rate.
I got my work. I'll go talk to my
Oh,
big man. I need to get out of
these guys
this.
with the elites anyways, I forget.
Brother,
Hey, why?
Don't
Hey,
expect.
they-
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
expect
hey.
too much.
My
It's
bad,
too
my
much.
bad, my
Anyway,
bad.
guys, thank you very much.
Hey, shout out them, man, though.
We're not doing
Boss,
that.
expose man's
Shout out
whole
them,
life,
man,
bro.
though.
Anyway,
I'll be on
Yeah,
the
blood.
club.
That's what I'm saying, blood. Like I can go punch a neighbor in for them, and I'll get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like if a neighbor want
Pablo
to
Escobar
try,
and them, man, innit?
man, these men are beef, bruv. Neighborhood beef in the mountains is fucking rubbish bags on the street, bruv. Them men are fighting over where to put rubbish bags.
It's a nice lifestyle, man.
But this is what I'm saying.
Can I say one
It's
thing,
different.
though, yeah? You look so happy, I love it. Can I say one thing, though, yeah? We definitely do believe racism is real, and we especially believe it in the low income places and even the middle class people, them, you know what I'm saying? So don't think that all my points with the police, etc., was backing them, because I feel like we want to
No, no,
tantrum
no.
backing
No.
them. I know it's real.
We
I wanna
were
finish off,
we were teaching them how to cooperate and get away.
Yeah.
I want to finish off.
To an
with
extent.
I want to finish off and wrap it up quickly with what we all think of racism. Personally, I just think it's a way to keep us divided.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
once you get to a
yeah.
level of intellect and once you get to a level of understanding about being human,
Race
doing
doesn't
life,
count. It doesn't
and understanding
matter.
life, bro.
Race doesn't matter now.
In 100, 200 years from now,
Race doesn't
every
matter.
human's gonna live in different parts of the world.
100%.
Big up my-
And superiority complex
My
needs
earthlings.
to come off.
Brother, you look at Dubai. Look how many people out there, all different cultures
Look
go
how
out there
look
to
where we
live.
live, bro. Look
But
how
London is the biggest example, fam.
Bruv,
When
we-
I leave
we-
the
we-
house,
that's
I
your
see
thing.
Indian man, I
You
see
know,
Chinese
bruv,
man,
we should be
Filipino,
running
black.
differently. We should be happy
Japanese,
that the fact that we have all these
Caribbean.
different cultures coming here, and you know what I mean, wanting
Yeah,
to work here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a positive, innit? If you got people working, it's a positive.
crazy.
fam.
Bro,
Yeah.
living in London, I've learnt more in my whole, like, compared to my family members. Every country I've met and culture and religion I've met, it's been from London, bro.
Yeah.
Not from school.
I would feel weird if I go anywhere else right now. When people tell me, right, you live like when I go to my home and they say to me, right, you lived in London for such a long time, would you leave? I want to say yes because everyone else is saying yes, it's expensive.
No.
And I'm thinking, nah, man, let me suffer there, fam.
Yeah.
Let me suffer
I
there.
wanna
I'm good,
leave.
bro. You get
I've learned to live around London.
Yeah, bro. My whole life.
Brother,
I'm living
my
here, bro.
neighbor to my left's Portuguese. The ones on the right is Irish. I got my Angolans in the front. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and should I tell you one thing that's beautiful about it? You see, like, for example, when I go to speak to my grandma, etc., they're not knowledgeable in regards to Asian community, in regards to, like, for example, the Quran, Muslims, innit? So when people are not knowledgeable, whatever they hear,
Is
they're
what they
back
believe,
it. Yeah. So
same in my culture.
when you hear Muslim or you hear terrorist back in the day, fam, that's
Yeah.
what I knew. ISIS.
Yeah,
Why you cheating with ISIS,
saying.
man?
Yeah, that's,
And then
that's,
I had the chance to
that was
educate
like when
my
the
family,
9/11
bro.
thing, the 9/11 attempt
You
in
see what I'm
America.
saying?
How did something in America affect us?
Yeah, there you go.
It's
There you go.
crazy.
So when you have this
fear
opportunity,
fear factor.
It's
no, but when
crazy,
you teach
though.
your family teaches other people, and then that expands to teach more people. You get me? And then sooner or later we'll get together, fam, and it'll be a big party, like Luffy said.
Yeah, but
I like the way you ended that. On that note, guys, want to wrap this one up. Let us know what you think. Have you had racist experiences? Do you think the UK is racist? What do you think of racism?